Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Akshara Tutorial. Motion in a plane part 5. Now motion in a plane part 5. Today I am going to discuss about what is projectile motion, what is the trajectory of projectile motion. Okay, now this is also very important for IP purpose. This is 8 marks question. This is also important for MSET. Okay, projectile motion. What is projectile motion? Already we know that మీకు చాలా ఈజీగా అర్థం అవ్వాలి అని అంటే వాట్ ఈజ్ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ మోషన్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం ఒక బాల్ తీసుకొని త్రో చేసామనుకోండి, అది యూ షేప్లో వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, అవునా కదా? ఇప్పుడు ఒక బాల్ తీసుకొని దాన్ని మనం ప్రొజెక్టైల్ అంటే విసిరేసామనుకోండి, విసిరేస్తే అది ఎలాగవుతుంది? ప్రొజెక్టైల్ మోషన్ అవుతుంది అన్నమాట. ఓకే, హియర్ వాట్ ఈస్ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ మోషన్? ఎనీ బాడీ ప్రొజెక్టెడ్ ఇంటూ ద ఎయిర్ అట్ అన్ యాంగిల్ అదర్ దాన్ 90 degrees with the horizontal near the surface of the earth is called a projectile. Okay, any body projected into the air, some an angle theta means other than 90 degrees with the horizontal near the surface of the earth is called a projectile. Okay, here the science of projectile motion is called ballistics. Projectile motion is called as ballistics. Examples: a cricket ball thrown by a fielder, a bullet fired from a gun. Third one is a javelin thrown by an athlete. Okay, these are also examples for projectile motion. Very important for IP purpose. Next about the trajectory of projectile is a parabola. మనం ప్రొజెక్టైల్ వెళ్ళే మార్గం గురించి డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఇక్కడ ట్రాజెక్టరీ ఆఫ్ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాము. అంటే దిస్ ట్రాజెక్టరీ ఆఫ్ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ ఈజ్ ఏ పారాబోలా. ఓకే, నౌ ప్రూఫ్. కన్సిడర్ ఎ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ విత్ projection angle theta and projection velocity u as shown in figure lo chuddam. Here let us consider this is origin. Okay, that any body projected from origin to some an angle theta. Okay, here this is origin, this body is projected towards the parabola. Here this along x-axis that projectile motion is ux is equal to u cos theta. Along y-axis that projectile motion some velocity is there, that velocity is uy is equal to u sin theta. Okay, making an angle theta. Here this is origin. In this place that velocity is u, along x-axis u cos theta, along y-axis u sin theta. Some motion, that means that body projected air. Here let us consider in this place that velocity is v, along x-axis vx, along y-axis vy component. Okay, on resolving the projection velocity into horizontal and vertical components. Horizontal component means along x-axis, vertical component means along y-axis. Okay, horizontal component ux is equal to u cos theta, vertical component uy is equal to u sin theta. Okay, now horizontal component of velocity is constant. Horizontal component velocity is constant. Why? Because this is same path. Okay, 0 to x, 0 to along x-axis, this is same path. Along y-axis that velocity is increases certain height. After that, this velocity also decreases, gradually decreases, reach to ground. Okay. Now horizontal component of velocity is constant and causes the projectile to move in horizontal direction, while the vertical component of velocity causes the projection to move in vertical direction under the action of gravity. Okay, now we will discuss about horizontal motion. Horizontal motion, in this case that velocity is uvx is equal to u cos theta. Velocity is constant. Acceleration due to horizontal direction, in this case acceleration is ax is equal to 0. Okay, now motion of projectile in horizontal direction in time is also t seconds. Time is, let us consider t seconds. In this equation, s is equal to ut plus of at square. Okay, here this is we will discuss about horizontal motion. In this horizontal motion, s is equal to sx, u is equal to ux cos theta, a is equal to 0. Acceleration is also 0 in horizontal motion. Sx is equal to, this is the one relation. Okay, this is kinematic relation. S is equal to ut plus of at square. This is kinematic relation. Okay, now substitute this condition. Sx is equal to ux into t plus of ax t square. Okay, now x is equal to u cos theta into t plus of ax means 0. Substitute this t square. Okay, x is equal to u cos theta into t plus anything into 0 is 0. That's why this is 0. X is equal to u cos theta into t. T is equal to x by u cos theta. This is time in case of horizontal motion. Okay, now we will discuss about vertical motion. In this case, velocity is uy is equal to u sin theta. Velocity is uy is equal to u sin theta. Acceleration due to gravity ay is equal to minus g. Why? Because that projectile motion is upward direction. That's why ay is equal to minus g. From this relation, from equation s is equal to ut plus of at square. Okay, y is equal to uy t plus of into ay t square along vertical motion. That's why uy ay. Okay, here sy is equal to y, uy is equal to u sin theta, ay is equal to minus g as shown in figure. Y is equal to u sin theta t plus of, here in this direction, that means in this body is upward direction. That's why a is equal to minus g into t square. U sin theta t minus of gt square. Y is equal to u sin theta into t minus of g into t means from equation 1. Okay, in case of horizontal motion t is equal to x by u cos theta. ఆల్రెడీ మనం ప్రీవియస్ ఈక్వేషన్ చూసుకున్నాం కదా, దాన్ని సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, మైనస్ ఆఫ్ జీ ఇంటూ టీ మీన్స్ ఎక్స్ బై యూ కాస్ థీటా హోల్ స్క్వేర్. వై ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు యూ సైన్ థీటా, హియర్ టీ మీన్స్ ఎక్స్ బై యూ కాస్ థీటా మైనస్ ఆఫ్ జీ x square by u square cos square theta. Substitute these values. U both cancel. Sin theta by cos theta means tan theta. Already we know that. Sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. That's why tan theta into x minus g x square by 2 u square cos square theta. Okay, here let us consider tan theta is, let us consider a, x g by 2 u square cos square theta means b. Let us consider. Then y is equal to ax minus b, this all this b x square. Okay, then this equation is similar to parabola ax minus bx square. Okay, this equation is similar to parabola. The above equation represents the parabolic motion of projectile. This is the trajectory of projectile is parabola. ఓకే, స్పెషల్ కేసెస్ మోషన్ పారామీటర్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ ప్రొజెక్టైల్. ఈ ప్రొజెక్టైల్లో మనకు స్పెషల్ కేసెస్ ఉన్నాయన్నమాట. అంటే టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్, టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్లైట్, మ్యాక్సిమం హైట్ అండ్ మ్యాక్సిమం రేంజ్. వీటి గురించి మనం డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం ఇప్పుడు. ఓకే, హియర్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్. వాట్ ఈస్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్? ఫర్ ఎ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ ద టైమ్ టు రీచ్ మ్యాక్సిమం హైట్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్. టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఒక ప్రొజెక్టైల్ అనేది మ్యాక్సిమం రీచ్ అయ్యే టైం, హైట్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనకు ఇలా ఉంది కదా, ఇలా ఉంది ఇక్కడ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ బాడీ. దిస్ బాడీ ఈజ్ ప్రొజెక్టైల్ అట్ ఏ సమ్ హైట్. ఓకే, హియర్ దిస్ ఈజ్ మ్యాక్సిమం height. Okay, this is maximum height. Here for a projectile the time to reach maximum height is called time of ascent. For a projectile the vertical component of velocity Vy is 0. Okay, in this case Vy is 0 at the height point. Vy is equal to, what is the formula here? This is also one relation for kinematic relation. V is equal to u plus at. This is also one relation. V is equal to u plus at. Vy is equal to, why? Because along y axis Vy is equal to, u means u sin theta. Along y axis y component is u sin theta minus gt. ఓకే, మైనస్ జీటీ. ఇది కొంత హైట్లో వెళ్తుంది కాబట్టి యాక్సలరేషన్ అనేది నెగిటివ్గా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మైనస్ జీ. ఓకే, నౌ దీస్ ఆర్ కండిషన్స్. సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్. Vy ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0 అండ్ t ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు TA. వై? బికాస్ దట్ ఈస్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్. 0 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు u sin theta మైనస్ gTA. TA means time of ascent. TA is equal to u sin theta by g. U sin theta means velocity along y component. That's why u by g. TA is equal to time of ascent is equal to u by g. Okay. Next, second condition is time of flight. What is time of flight? For a projectile, the total time to reach the same horizontal plane of projection is called time of flight. And here for a projectile, the total time, and this point, the total time to reach the same horizontal plane of projection, this is called time of flight. This is called time of ascent. Okay. It is the total time for which the projection remains in air. Okay, S is equal to ut plus of at square. This is also kinematic relation. S is equal to y. In this case, u is equal to u sin theta, a is equal to minus g, t is equal to capital T, y is equal to 0. Why? Because this is time of flight, capital T. Let us consider time of flight is capital T, time of ascent is TA. Y is equal to, substitute these conditions. Y is equal to, u means u sin theta into t minus of gt square. Okay, here t means capital T, time of flight. That's why substitute this t in this equation. 0 is equal to u sin theta capital T minus of gt square. tt minus ఇది లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్కి వెళ్తే మైనస్ అవుతుంది. మైనస్ యూ సైన్ థీటా ఇంటూ టీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మైనస్ ఆఫ్ జీటీ స్క్వేర్. Minus minus cancel, tt both cancel. What we get? U sin theta is equal to of gt. Okay, t is equal to 2u sin theta by g. U sin theta means along y component. That's why 2uy by g. This is time of flight. What is the formula? Time of descent is equal to time of ascent is equal to time of flight by 2. This is also very important for MSET purpose. Okay, now another parameter is maximum height. H maximum. The vertical displacement of a projectile during time of ascent is the maximum height of the projectile. What is maximum height? The vertical displacement of a projectile during time of ascent is the maximum height of the projectile. Okay, here maximum height. Here let us consider this is maximum height. Okay, time of ascent is maximum height. In the equation, s is equal to ut plus of at square, y is equal to u sin theta into t minus of gt square. Okay, in this case y is equal to h maximum. Why? Because maximum height. And time of ascent. Time of ascent is ఎప్పుడైతే ఈ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్ దగ్గర హైట్ ఉంటుందో అదే మ్యాక్సిమం హైట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, అందువల్ల y ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు h మ్యాక్సిమం అండ్ t ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెట్. Substitute these equations. H maximum is equal to here u sin theta into t. ఇక్కడ u sin theta into t means already we know that. What is t? To u sin theta. u sin theta by 2z. అందువల్ల మనం సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసాము. h maximum is equal to u square sin square theta by 2z is equal to uy square by 2z. Here this is maximum height. Okay, when theta is equal to 90 degrees, whenever that theta is equal to 90 degrees means sin 90 is 1. Okay, h maximum is equal to u square by 2z. Okay, this is equal to the maximum height reached by a body projected vertical upwards. Okay, now another condition is horizontal range. The maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile during its time of flight. In this case, what is time of flight? Here this is time of flight. Here the distance covered by the projectile, that means this is range, maximum range. And the maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile during its time of flight. Initial velocity is u is equal to u cos theta. Distance is s is equal to r. R means range, horizontal range. Acceleration a is equal to 0. Time of flight t is equal to 2u sin theta by g. From relation s is equal to ut plus of at square. R is equal to, substitute these values, u cos theta into t plus of a is 0. Why? Because horizontal range 0 into t square. R is equal to u cos theta into t plus 0 into anything is 0. R is equal to u cos theta. Here capital T means time of flight. Okay, already proved in previous class. Previous topic, u cos theta into t means 2u sin theta by g. Here totally 2u square cos theta sin theta by g. Here already we know that this is the formula, 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. That's why substitute r is equal to u square into sin 2 theta by g. This is maximum horizontal range. In this case, projection velocity u r is maximum when 2 theta is equal to 90 degrees. Let us consider 2 theta is equal to 90 degrees means theta is equal to 45 degrees. So maximum horizontal range is r maximum is equal to u square by g. Okay, sin 90 is 1. Okay, this is about trajectory of projectile motion. In this case, in projectile motion 4 cases are available. First one is time of ascent, time of flight, maximum height and maximum horizontal range. This is also very important for purpose for IP exam and also MSET exams also. Okay, this class is concluded, children.